What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the Animation Week top tips in Pokemon Go to make sure you guys max out, have everything you need to know to have a blast in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how are you guys doing on Shiny Lugia? Are you guys excited about the Animation Week in Pokemon Go? I am very excited. There's some cool things going on. We have some cool spawns, and then we also have some hidden saves that I'm going to make sure that you guys know about, which we will check out in my top tips to make sure you guys are ready and prepped for December. So, the Animation Week is going to go for a total of 7 days. It has already started right now pretty much for everybody, and it's going to go all the way until Thursday at 10 p.m. local time. So it's 8 a.m. on the Friday all the way till 10 p.m. on the Thursday. So please make sure to max out as much as possible. The details of this event are going to include, it's all about Pokemon Journeys, the series. So what we have, number one feature is Shiny Lugia that is going to be hitting raids. So if you guys need any Lugia details, including catching it, the counter guide, whatever that is, please check my playlist out up here because I want to make sure you guys know exactly what to do every single time. It is a strong, tanky Pokemon, and it is a challenging Pokemon to catch. Probably one of, my opinion, the hardest Pokemon to catch for legendaries because of the way the attack animation goes. So I want to make sure you guys don't miss out on, especially if you see a good one. And it does have Aeroblast, which is a new moveset on that Pokemon. There is a timed research, which we will check out in one of my tips. I'm sure that a lot of you guys are probably at least a good amount through it, but I want to make sure you guys know everything that's coming in there. Go will be making appearances in snapshots. Go inspired avatar items are going to be in the shop. And then finally, which still blows my mind that this is an event feature, you will be able to potentially hatch a shiny Cubone. Don't ask me why it is so highlighted in here because Cubone, we already had the spotlight hour. The shiny has been out for quite some time. However, this is what they are highlighting for Pokemon Go, so I'm just going to reiterate that to you guys. And also accompanied with this, we have 7-kilometer egg hatches, which do include a Riolu in there for anybody looking to hatch a shiny Riolu, some other babies, and then also we have some pretty unique spawns. So without further ado, guys, let's start getting in my top tips. We're going to start off with spawns, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be the spawns of the event, and then we will get into the graphic of all of the things that you guys need to know. But the spawns are pretty important, guys. There are some Pokemon here that I'm going to put an asterisk by, and I will mention them, especially all of the starters and anything that I do cover regarding the starters and the comm days, because, listen, November is right now, December is coming up, and towards the middle of December, as we saw last year, they have the repeat of the comm days, meaning that you can evolve these Pokemon if you save them to be able to get their comm day moves. Pokemon that are very important are the starters because they get Hydro Cannon, Blast Burn, and Frenzy Plant for the water, grass, and the fire typing. So those moves, I would prefer that you guys don't use Elite TMs on them because we can save all the way until December and get them, and that's only about a month away. So if you really need them for your team, just be patient, build a different team, and know that you can't integrate them when you can evolve them all in the near future. That would be my number 1 thing. So with all that said, guys, let's get into the spawns and see what we have working with right now. So number 1, we have Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur obviously is going to go into Venusaur. It's one of the top grass attackers in the game for meta raid attackers, so it can be useful for that. Number 2, we have Spearow. Honestly, nothing to do with Spearow. It doesn't even have a shiny yet, so just overlook that. We then have the Pikachu with the hat on, the shiny. The World Cap that we did see in the Spotlight Hour that was only out for 1 hour is now going to be out in the wild. This is a new shiny for all of you shiny hunters out there if you didn't get it during that Spotlight Hour 1 hour period. So please hunt this one down and get it, and it can evolve as well. We have Paris, no shiny. Meowth has a shiny, and Psyduck also has a shiny. Absolutely love that Psyduck. We have Execute, Cubone, and Scyther. Those are all Generation 1 Pokemon, and they all do have shinies out there. We have Dratini, Cyndaquil, and Wurmple. Dratini is one of those Pokemon that goes into Dragonite. It is a meta raid attacker relevant. Dragonite is a very good dragon attacker. There are better dragons out there, but it's still pretty good, and with it being prevalent in the wild right now, it also does have a shiny. The comm day move on this Pokemon is going to be Draco Meteor. Not a relevant move. It is not the premier dragon attacker move for the meta raid attackers, and it's also not the premier dragon move for PvP purposes. So I would say you're safe to evolve that Pokemon. You don't need to save it. As far as the Cyndaquil, that is a Pokemon you're going to want to save. For the Blast Burn, it must have that as well. Same as well with the original one, number 1, we had Venusaur. That one is going to have Frenzy Plant. You're going to want to save that as well. Wurmple does have the shiny out. It does have the evolutions that are going to be random. There's no way for you to guarantee which shiny evolution is going to come about of it. So trying to get as many shiny Wurmples if you're trying to collect the whole family is going to be important. And then finally, we do have Piplup. Piplup does have a shiny out there. It does have the Calm Day move. When it goes into Empoleon, you must have Hydro Cannon, so save that Pokemon for December. So with all that said, which are going to be relevant for the PvP and what are the stats going to be? Number 1, we have Ivysaur. That's going to be ranked 79 with Vine Whip, Power Whip, and Sludge Bomb. The 100% IVs on this Pokemon is going to be a 0-13-14. And then we have Venusaur in the Great League, going to be ranked 21 with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, Calm Day move, save that Pokemon, and then Sludge Bomb. 100% IVs on this Pokemon is going to be a 0-14-11. And then we have Venusaur in the Ultra League. It's going to be ranked 31 with the exact same moveset that we just mentioned. 100% IV is going to be 1-15-14. And then in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 99. So you can also use that Pokemon there. 100% IVs is going to be maxed out. You can buddy boost it, and it also does have a Mega. The Mega must have that Frenzy Plant combination to be so strong. So please save that Pokemon. You're going to want the 100% IV for the Mega if you haven't Mega evolved already, which most of us probably have, but still, if you want to try to get that 100% IV, you can, and then save that to be able to get the Calm Day move before you evolve it into Venusaur, and then you move onwards. Moving next, we have Scyther, which goes into Scissor. Scissor is going to be Bullet Punch, Night Slash, and Iron Head combination. In the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 84 at a 0-15-15. And then in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 113 with the same moveset, except the last move is going to change from Iron Head into X Scissor. Next, moving on to Dratini, which goes into Dragonite. It's going to be ranked 68 in the Ultra League. It's going to be Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, and Outrage combination. Like I said, Calm Day move is irrelevant for both the attackers in the raids as well as PvP. 100% IV is going to be a 0-13-15. And then in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 13. It's going to have Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, and then Hurricane. Hurricane being for the fighting type counters as well. So that's an option for you guys to use as well. That one would be 100% IVs to max out. Moving next, we have Typhlosion. Typhlosion moveset is going to be Shadow Claw, Blast Burn, as well as the Solar Beam combination. This Pokemon is a little bit slower of a charging Pokemon, so you have to please play with that Pokemon before you decide to power it up. Gonna be ranked 52 with 100% IV at 0-13-15. And then it's also gonna be ranked 88 in the Master League. Moving onwards, we have the last Pokemon that we're gonna highlight is Empoleon, another starter. It's going to need the Calm Day move. Please save until December to be able to get that easily without having to use resources that are gonna be premium. So this Pokemon is gonna be ranked 61 in the Great League with Waterfall, Hydro Cannon, which is the Calm Day move, and Drill Peck. 100% IV is going to be 0-13-15. And then in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 49 with 100% IVs, 1-15-14 at the exact same moveset. So as far as all the attackers in PvP goes, that's where we're sitting at. So now we're going to go onward to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be focusing on the 7-kilometer eggs. So we have 4 Pokemon that are going to be coming from the 7km eggs. We have Cubone, Mantike, Pichu, and Riolu. As far as the Cubone hatch, unfortunately these are going to be coming from 7-kilometer eggs. So Cubone may be the primary focus of these Pokemon that are going to be hatching from here. So I'm not going to cover the Cubone. It's in the wild. There's no reason for us to cover it in the hatches. Then we're going to go on to the Pichu. Everybody's curious, does Pichu have the world hat on? From what I could see on Twitter and all my friends, Pichu does not have a world hat when it is hatched. It can come in a shiny though. 100% IV on that Pokemon is going to be 270. Next, we are going to go on to the Riolu. So Riolu can be hatched with a shiny. That's going to be the winner here to be able to get this. So you have to weigh into the count. Do you want to do 12-kilometer eggs? Do you want to try to get 10-kilometer eggs, which is less predictable? So you're either going to go for 12-kilometer eggs right now or 7-kilometer eggs. Obviously, Riolu can have a shiny. I don't know what the odds are as of right now. Stay tuned to this video because once I do see the odds, if they're prevalent, I'm going to pin it in the comments below. So if you don't see a pinned comment, as of that point in time, it hasn't been confirmed that they're really high prevalent shiny hatches from the Riolu. Riolu 100% IV is going to be 567 as the hatch. And then finally we have Mantike. Mantike is going to go into Mantine. Mantike 100% IV is going to be 713. That one does not have a shiny yet. So really you're kind of gambling in this 7km egg pool. Not so sure I would really pursue it to the highest of your potentials because, honestly, like, shiny Pichu, yeah, cool. Doesn't have a hat on, so it's regular, but the Riolu is going to be the win. So if you're willing to bet 1 in 4 chances, then hope to get the shiny from that. Maybe you missed it in the past. This is going to be a great thing for you. So with all that said, now let's get into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to deal with the research that's coming along with this event. So let's go over all the research and the details of what this event's research has, and is there anything worthwhile to focus on. Animation field research is going to be catch 5 Pokemon, 3 raspberries, transfer a Pokemon for 3 gold potions, and then we have make 3 nice throws for 5 Pokeballs. We have a Pikachu encounter, 500 Stardust, and 500 XP. Next, we have battle a trainer, 3 hyper potions, battle in a raid for 3 revives, and win a raid for 1 incense. Guys, I would definitely suggest saving your incenses for the calm days coming up soon, because we're gonna need incenses, so why not save it for when it's gonna be 3 hours if you already are skimped on resources. And then we have a Sinnoh Stone, 500 Stardust, and 500 XP. Like we did talk about in our prep guides, we need to save the Sinnoh Stones as much as possible for the calm days, because we have Electabuzz and Magmar, which are both going to go into their Sinnoh evolutions that require stones. So please save those stones to be able to use during those calm days. Then we have defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts, catch 2 Pokemon with Weather Boost, and catch 3 Grass type Pokemon, all for 20 Mega Energy for your Venusaur. So you have 60 total Venusaur energy. Then we have Ivysaur encounter, 500 Stardust, and 500 XP. Moving on, we have give 3 treats to your buddy for 5 raspberries, earn a heart with your buddy for 5 pineapples, and earn a candy walking your buddy for 5 Nanab berries. We have a Snorlax encounter, 500 Stardust, and 500 XP. Catch 3 Bug-type Pokemon, 3 Pineapple berries, 3 berries to help catch your Pokemon, 3 Great Balls, and make an excellent throw for a Venonat encounter. Then we have Scyther, 500 Stardust, and 500 XP. Next, we have battle in a gym 2 times for 1 fast TM, win a gym battle for a Hariyama encounter, and battle another trainer for 3 hyper potions. And then we have a TM, we have 500 Stardust and 500 XP. Next, we have hatch an egg for a Tentacool encounter, spin 3 Pokestops or gyms for Krogunk, and spin 3 Pokestops or gyms for Piplup. Psyduck encounter, 500 XP and 500 Stardust. Then we have make 3 nice throws in a row for Cyndaquil. We have catch 1 flying type for Hoot, purify 1 shadow Pokemon for a lucky egg. When you do purify your shadow Pokemon, please choose one of the 1000 Stardust per purify, unless you're working on something else, because it's gonna save you a lot of Stardust overall. Maybe not 1 per 1, but using a Weedle, really easy to save Stardust with 1000 instead of 3000. Next, we have evolve 3 Pokemon for 2 silver Pineapple berries, power up a Pokemon 3 times for a Dratini encounter, and transfer 5 Pokemon for a Dugong encounter. And then we have a Dragon Scale, 500 Stardust and 500 XP. Finally, we have catch 5 Pokemon for 10 Ultra Balls. Please save those for calm days. Make 3 great throws in a row for a Magnemite encounter, and battle in a raid for 3 max revives. For a Gengar encounter, 500 Stardust and 500 XP. Then we have claim 3000 XP total for a Pikachu encounter, 1000 Stardust and 1000 XP. So as far as everything goes, guys, that's gonna do it. Make sure to get out there, complete that. There's nothing really too notable about except the Sinnoh Stone, which is important, and then you have an incense in there as well. 2 things that could be contributing towards the calm days in the near future. If you want the prep guide, you can check it out up here. And then we have raids that I'm not gonna go over tips for, but we have Ivysaur, we have Pinsir, Snorlax, we have Golurk, and then we have Lugia as well in those raids. So if you guys do choose any of those Pokemon, the main focus is gonna be the Lugia. But besides that, in Pinsir, we do have a Mega Evolution coming in the near future. Snorlax is pretty good for some of the PvP leagues, especially since you're catching it from raids. It can go into the Master League. Pretty valuable Pokemon. So with all that said, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. Get out there, have fun, get the shinies. Hopefully you get the shiny Pikachu with the Animation Week hat on, the World's Cap. And then obviously if you're trying to hatch that shiny Riolu, good luck. Thank you guys for being here. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I wanna take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.